So here's my first big question. Um, why did you become um, a meat director?
Uh, I wouldn't say it happened on purpose. It was more last year there was an opportunity.
Uh-huh.
There was a significant amount of time in between the major meets and USA's
Sure.
because USA's moved back a month because Worlds was back a month.
Mhm.
And there was just, because there was so much space, we decided to put on an event last second. And it was kind of just a fun project. I thought this will be easy compared to when I was at Brooks. We did the Brooks PR Invitational, and that's 130 high school athletes, flights, travel,
Sure.
72 hours of entertainment, branding, all this stuff. And this was professional athletes who can take care of themselves, and much smaller event. And it just seemed like a fun project. And we did it last year. And once we finished, I think it kind of light bulb went off. Like, this would be fun. This is one of the things that I think I like to do the most. Is I like the organizing of an event. I like bringing something to life. And I was also something that, as a sports marketing uh, person in the industry, we saw a need for meets in the U.S.
Yeah.
So kind of marrying those two things of what the sport needs and also my passion.
Sure.
And it just, so we had a big plan for this year. We had 3 events planned at very, very amazing venues, sandwiched in between the Olympic trials and Tokyo.
Sure.
And so the idea was we were going to expand off what we did last summer, and we were going to give athletes not only a post-trials tune-up if they wanted it before Tokyo, but the athletes that didn't make the team, which is unfortunately 99% of the athletes, a chance to compete, make money, and not have to go to Europe.
Yeah.
And now, granted, we're still, if you get into Monaco or something, you're going to go to Europe. But
Sure.
we thought, there needs to be opportunities here, and we saw a need, and we're blessed with pretty consistent weather down here.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of amazing venues. And so that's kind of like how it started, and then what it grew into, kind of, at least until everything happened this year.
Yeah. The pandemic has changed everything. I mean, I was in Dubai in January, hit the Dubai Marathon, flew 16 hours to Boston, and was there for 3 days, and was trying to decide whether to go to Europe for the indoor. And I talked to a buddy at CDC, and he said, yeah, you don't go anywhere, man, because this stuff's going to hit. And that was it. I went to the trials in March, and I've been trying to get over to Europe, and I got to spend 14 days in quarantine anywhere, and It's just silliness. And it's